Morning, scholars. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2020, day 12 of Mr. Korea's Math Virtual Learning. I hope you all having a good morning. Today, we're going to focus on identifying and classifying polygons using the attributes. All right. So before we begin, we're going to do a quick review on what we were working on yesterday, which was classifying shapes. Okay. One of the classifications we talked about yesterday was parallelograms. And we said that parallelograms are shapes with at least two sets of parallel lines. And below we have three examples of our parallelograms, which is a square, a rectangle, and a parallelogram itself. However, yesterday I made a slight mistake when it was time to identify shapes that meet the criteria of parallelograms. So yesterday we said that the pentagon was not a parallelogram because the sides are not going in the same direction. All right. If we look at this right side and we draw a line going up and extend it, we know that they will go in the opposite direction. So the pentagon is not a parallelogram. As well as the triangle. The triangle side lengths will eventually intersect. So this makes the triangle not a parallelogram. Okay. Yesterday, we did say a rectangle was a parallelogram because the rectangle has opposite side lengths that are going in the same direction. And we also said this rhombus was a parallelogram because the side lengths are opposite of each other and they are going in the same direction. Now, this is where Mr. Korea made the mistake. I stated yesterday that a hexagon is a parallelogram, and I was completely wrong. Remember, a parallelogram must be a quadrilateral, which means it has to have four sides or four vertices. And a hexagon just doesn't meet that criteria. It has 6 vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it also has 6 sides and at least 3 sets of parallel lines. So the hexagon is not a parallelogram. That was a mistake that Mr. Korea made yesterday. All right, so moving on. A regular polygon is a shape with equal sides and equal angles. So today we're just going to focus on the equal sides, okay? If you notice below, we have a hexagon, a triangle, and a pentagon. And if you look at the sides of these shapes, they are equal, which means they are the same length. For instance, this side of the hexagon is exactly the same size as the top. And we can use the same criteria for the triangle and the pentagon. So a regular polygon is a shape that has equal sides and equal angles. So when it comes to our irregular polygons, the regular polygons are those shapes that have unequal sides and unequal angles. If you notice, how can we classify this shape, this first shape? What is the name of this shape? Well, let's count the side lengths first. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we know that a 5-sided shape can be classified as a pentagon. But let's really hone in on the side lengths and see if they are the same size or they're equal. So if we notice this side length, I don't think it's the same size as this side length on top. Nope, it's too long. So this is what makes this an irregular pentagon. And it goes for the same for the triangle and this odd looking shape here. Let's count the size of this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, this is a 6-sided shape. And we know that we can classify a 6-sided shape with the term hexagon. But being that the side lengths are not the same, we can classify this as an irregular hexagon. Excellent job, class. All right. So let's use this knowledge we just learned and see if we can classify these shapes into regular or irregular polygon. Okay, the first shape we have is a what? It is a pentagon. Let's look at the side lengths. It looks like the side lengths of this pentagon are the same length, which means this pentagon is a regular polygon. Oops. So I'm going to move this to the regular polygon side. Oh, too big. All right, so the pentagon is a regular polygon. Next up, we have a square. And we know that a square has 4 equal side lengths. So a square will be a regular polygon. Let's look at this triangle. If we notice, the left and right sides of this triangle are the same, but they're very different from the bottom. The bottom is a short side length. So this makes this triangle an irregular polygon. All right. Let's look at this odd looking shape here. Let's count the side lengths to determine what type of shape is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we know that this shape is a pentagon. Is it a regular or irregular pentagon? It is an irregular pentagon. Why is that? Yes, because the sides are different lengths or they are unequal. So we have an irregular pentagon. Let's look at this shape here. It has 4 sides, so we can classify this as a quadrilateral. But are all the sides the same length or are they equal? Of course not. So this makes this an irregular quadrilateral, which is also an irregular polygon. All right, next shape. Let's count the side lengths of this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we call it 8-sided shapes hexagons. Excellent job. And we can also look and see that the side lengths of the hexagon are all equal. So the octagon are all equal. So the octagon will be classified as a regular shape. All right, last shape. Let's count the side lengths. And I'll tell you what, let's count the vertices because we can identify shapes by using vertices as well. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we know shapes that have 6 vertices or 6 sides, we can classify as hexagons. Excellent job. So is this a regular hexagon or an irregular hexagon? It is an irregular hexagon because the side lengths are not equal. Excellent job, scholars, classifying regular and irregular polygons based on their attributes. So a quick lesson review. Remember, regular polygons have equal sides and equal angles, just like a square, a hexagon, and an equilateral triangle. And irregular polygons have unequal sides and unequal angles. That wraps up our lesson for today. I hope you all have a safe day and make sure you keep your brains on. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.